right, now that you have gotten to explore a little bit with the tools, we are going to create a practice mandala all together. So you each have a square piece of paper, and that's what a mandala is. It's a circular or radial pattern on a square piece of paper or a square canvas or whatever piece of fabric. So you want to find about the middle, and we're going to start by putting a dot right in the middle. That will be our base that we work around the entire time. From there, I'm going to put a line straight up. I'm going to put a line straight down, a line straight out. I want you to do this right now with me as well. Try to make those all about the same length. And then I'm going to do one in between each of those. So I'm going to do one on this corner, one on this corner, this corner. And feel free to twist your paper around. There's no top or bottom to these because it should look the same all the way around. Okay, from there we get to decide what's going to be next. I'm going to do a little heart on each end of these. Try to keep those hearts about the same size the whole way. Ooh, now I got to some red on my paper. Okay, in between there, I've got a lot of black, so I'm going to go and put a little dot in between here. All right, next I'm going to just draw a circle all the way around to be the bottom of my next design. So you want to think about different lines, different shapes, different patterns you can do. And I saw a really cool one on one of the examples we looked at. So I'm going to do another row around that. Try to stay the same distance apart. Ish, right? This isn't going to be perfect. Okay, two circles. I'm going to do a third circle. And then hopefully this will all make sense in just a second. Try to keep those, we call it parallel. They're the same distance apart. But it's not going to be perfect. Okay, so now I have three lines. I have my bottom line, my middle line, and my top line. Now I'm going to do a straight line in, and I'm just going to keep, you know what, I'll do what I did before. I'm going to go to the bottom. I'm going to go to the side. I'm going to go to this side. I'm going to go out from each of the hearts. You can keep twisting, go out from each of the hearts. And then I'm going to put one in between all of those. So here's one, here's one, here's one. Almost done. Now I'm going to make like a checkerboard pattern by coloring in every other one. Well, that looks kind of cool right there, but I think this will look even cooler if I color this in. And then a checkerboard is going to skip this one, and the top one will be colored in instead. Everything that touches it on the diagonal will be colored in. Don't color that one, but go up on the diagonal and color this one. Don't color that one next to it, but go down here, the one that's diagonal from it. Okay, so then I'm going to do this top one. And on the next one, I'm going to do the bottom one. And I'm going to do the top one. Bottom, top. Okay, now we need to do something else around the next layer. We've done kind of rectangular shapes, we've done dots, we've done hearts. I think I'm thinking about doing some like a zigzag line. So I'm going to try to put 2 little like mountain shapes on each of those pieces we just did to keep it kind of even. Oops. Every once in a while you gotta twist your stick just a little bit more. Okay, then what do we want to do next? I'm thinking of doing a curly line. So remember, a curly line is where, I'm going to show you on my practice one, it goes out and comes back. Okay, so I want to twist as I go, and I'm going to kind of make these a little bit bigger. Oops. Every once in a while it just doesn't quite scratch where you want it to. Okay. So you need to keep going and filling this all the way in. I'm going to speed up my video from here and go pretty quickly. You can do whatever you want on your own now, but I'm just going to, we all should have this same thing right here, and then you'll have your own from there. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see what you create. Okay, so at this point, I am to the edge, but I'm not done because I need to fill in all of this space. And you can see I must be a little off center because I ran into this side first. So I'm going to start my same thing. I'm just going to keep working around in a circle. And I am not going to change at all how far I am from that dot. I'm just going to try to keep going. It doesn't matter if I'm getting close to the edge or if I run out over here. I'm just going to try to stay equidistant away from these diamonds that I made, this row here. So over here I'll have a lot of layers to do because I'm pretty far from the edge. Okay, so my next layer, I'm going to do another row like that right next to it, like a, evenly spaced. And I'm just going to think about how far away that would be over here. I'm not going to start right here because it's too skinny, so I'm going to start over here. And I can't forget to keep going over here. Now, again, I don't want to start really close over here. I want to think about how far away it would be and start where that is. I'm going to do a couple more just rows like that, but closer together now. So we're pretty close to this last row. Not so much space between them. Okay, and I think I'm going to do one more row like that before I do something different. Okay, and then when I'm back to the beginning, I can do my next layer with a different pattern.